카르멘 선생님이 타우요가에서 진행한 암발란스와 역자세의 테마 cyoga 수련입니다. 어깨 긴장 풀어내시고 다음 내쉬는 호흡에 머리 앞으로 툭 떨어뜨리세요. 천천히 왼쪽으로 거기에 머리를 그대로 두시고 왼손으로 머리를 잡아볼게요. 귀에서부터 어깨 끝까지 스트레치 느껴주시고 괜찮으시면 오른팔도 옆으로 뻗어볼게요. 다시 양손 무릎 위에 반대쪽으로
to the right side, right arm comes up, put it on the left side of your head, press gently, and then extend your
손으로 머리 잡아 왼팔 옆으로 뻗어내세요.
Make sure your back is not rounding. You want to keep your spine still very straight. It's only a neck movement.
척추는 곱게 세운 상태에서 머리만 떨어뜨리세요.
And then both hands will come back down on your knees. And then
다시 양손 무릎 위에 머리 앞으로.
Next inhalation, both shoulders are going to come up into your ears.
어깨를 귀까지 끌어올렸다가 내쉴 때 뒤로 끌어내리세요.
Roll your shoulders down and down. Hold that for 3-4 seconds and then let go and do it again.
한 번 더.
Shoulders up to your ears. Exhale. Roll your shoulders and your sternum, chest out towards me. Squeeze for a few seconds. Your shoulders together and one more time. Shoulders
마지막
up.
한 번.
And then exhale. Squeezing a little bit of those shoulders together. Good. Gently let go. And we're going to open our eyes. We're going to start today with kind of pranayama called Kapalabhati.
카팔라바티 호흡으로 시작해 보실 거예요.
We're going to take a deep inhalation and it's a short, sharp exhale. You pull your abdomen in without inhaling. Relax your belly. And then we're going to exhale again. We're going to try to do 100 pumps non-stop. Okay?
100번 쉬지 말고 계속 펌핑 가보도록 할게요.
So we're going to take a deep breath in.
깊게 마시고
And then start. Keep going. Find the rhythm that works for you. Don't go too slow. You're going to run out of breath or too fast.
본인에게 적당한 속도로 맞춰서 계속 이어가 볼게요.
Going last wave.
마지막 20번.
Then slowly stop and take a deep breath in
마지막
and out.
깊은 호흡.
Then we're going to open our eyes.
시선을 들어서
I want you to cross your left leg on top of the right one.
왼다리를 위로 한 소머리 자세.
For Gomukhasana of the legs, you want to align one knee on top of the other and keep your heels pretty close in. Now, if your left leg is on top, the left arm is the one that is going to go behind you and up your back. Up
왼손이
your back.
밑으로 오른손이 위로.
Then right arm down. Even if you're not lacing the fingers, it doesn't matter. Don't worry, just try to move your hands towards each other and take 2 breaths there.
손가락 고리가 안 걸리면 그냥 모양만 만드셔도 괜찮아요.
Your elbow around, continue to project left with the crown of your head. And now open your eyes for a moment. As you exhale, we're going to come forward, 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 forward. Send your chin towards your kneecap. Hold it for another breath. And then just let go of your
그대로
arms.
손만 풀어내세요.
You're going to rest with
양 팔꿈치 바닥.
on the floor. Feel that stretch your legs, your ideas, and all the way to your glutes.
허벅지 바깥쪽에서부터 엉덩이까지 스트레칭 느껴보시고.
And then on your next inhalation, engage your lower back and lift yourself back
마시는
up.
호흡에 아래 허리 힘으로 올라오세요.
Now for the sitting twist, you're going to plant that left foot down on the floor and hug your knee to your chest, twisting your left side here. So
그대로
as your
왼다리를 세워서 앉아서 한 트위스트.
opposite arm up and over. Now keep your left fingertips behind you. Look over that back shoulder.
뒤쪽으로 보세요. 왼손 끝 바닥 앉아서 한 트위스트.
And for exhalation, keep rolling and push with your abdomen into your inner leg to massage a little bit.
허벅지 안쪽으로 복부를 마사지해주는 느낌으로 꽉 붙여보세요.
Now if you feel pretty open here, if your rotation is good enough, I want you to pass your arm underneath.
원하시면 오른손 안으로 넣어서 뒤로 그립 잡아주셔도 좋아요.
And then try to interlace your fingers or your left wrist and continue to twist in there. And just keep revolving. Left shoulder back, right shoulder stays down. Keep projecting out toward the crown of your head.
계속 정수리는 위쪽으로 뻗어 올리시고
And press that left foot down on the floor. And then on your next exhalation, you're going to go ahead and slowly release. You're going to come out of
천천히
this
풀어서
twist.
돌아오시고
Leave your legs in the same position and you're going to twist to the opposite side. This time push with your left elbow against your
그대로
inner
반대쪽으로
thigh.
다시
And
트위스트.
then right hand behind. And just keep revolving. Just twisting from the shoulder down to the hips. Hold on your spine. One last breath in there. Use the leverage against your left leg to rotate some more. And then just slowly go ahead and come out of
다시
this twist.
돌아오셔서
Now extend the bottom leg.
밑에 있는 다리를 앞으로
Out in
뻗어내시고
front of you. And for a half Mukasana.
반 송어리 다리로 내려가세요.
So you align one knee on top of the other and reach your arms out towards your foot and then forward. Keep reaching with the crown of your head like you're trying to touch your toes in front of you. Lengthen out some more in a more active way. Now don't just fall onto your legs. I want you to keep lengthening your spine some more.
그냥 축 처져서 내려가는 게 아니라 강하게 계속 척추를 길게 뻗어내세요.
Then on your next inhalation, we're going to come right back
마시는
up.
호흡에 상체 올라오셔서
To sit uncross your legs.
다리 풀어서
And coming in a table pose with your feet
테이블 자세.
Now hands are going to go right under your shoulders with your fingertips pointing to your heels and then we're going to
얼마나
lift
쭉
the
들어오세요.
hips up and relax your head down.
머리 뒤로 편안하게 떨어뜨리세요.
Good. Stay there. Keep squeezing a little bit of your glutes. Keep your hips really high. Preserve that horizontal line. Take another long breath in there. And then as you next exhale, bring your chin down into your chest.
턱을 쇄골 쪽으로 당기시면서
And when you swing and pass your
엉덩이를
hips
뒤로
behind you.
그네 타듯이
All the way
해주세요.
between your arms. And then inhale, lift your
다시
hips back
그네
up.
타듯이 위로 올라오시고
As you inhale, exhale, chin down
내쉴
into
때
your
다시
chest.
엉덩이 뒤로 쭉
Pull your abdomen all the way, send your hips all the way back. Inhale, right back up. Lift those hips. And then exhale, chin down.
다시
Swing and
내려오셔서
pass your
뒤로.
hips. Stand and
엉덩이가 손 사이
floating here one more time. Inhale, lift those hips up. Nice and strong. When you exhale, chin down. Move your chest.
내려가셔서 뒤로 엉덩이 쭉
Swing and pass. Don't touch the
손이
ground. And then inhale, you're going to go ahead and sit down on the floor in there. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. You're going to interlace your hands around the legs and hold that there. Your feet are off the ground, floating there.
발은 바닥에서 떨어져 있는 상태.
Good. Now, you're going to let go of your arms, but when you keep your legs very close, still into your chest, and then reach your arms out in front of you.
무릎은 계속 가슴을 꽉 당겨줄게요.
Stay in there. So you got to keep using a lot those flexors and that compression in the legs to keep the legs all the way in, your knees all the way into your chest.
이렇게 꽉 당겨서 무릎 가슴을 꽉 가져오세요.
And then go ahead and extend your legs out into a diagonal for Navasana boat. Hold that steady, very good. Now on your next exhale, push the air out of your lungs. Go back to that starting position, knees all the way into your chest. Hold that there. Lots of flexion and abdominal work to bring the knees all the way in. And then extending your legs out into a diagonal. Back to your Navasana. And slowly, knees into your chest. Hold it here, hold that. Keep engaging quite a lot, those low abs. And then bring your legs back up to your boat and hold that here. Hold it. And then bring your legs a little bit closer in to the same.
무릎을 좀 더 가슴으로 가져오세요. 나바사나 유지하면서 무릎 더 가슴.
And keep using those flexors. Let's come a little bit closer. It's going to be very useful in the second half of the class. And when you exhale, lower your legs almost to the floor. Hold that steady, 1 inch off the ground. Bring your legs all the way up in towards you. Keep them extended, and then slowly down, almost to the floor. And then bring your legs up into your chest. Really close in slowly, almost to the ground. And we're going to do it a couple more times. Legs up into your chest. Make sure you don't run your back. Slowly down. And one more time. Legs up in towards your chest. Very good. Then slowly down, almost to the floor. Now bend your knees with your feet. Keep it apart. Hands once more. Back up into your table pose. And relax your head back for a moment. On your next exhale, chin into your chest. And when you do, turn your left hand out.
왼손을 바깥쪽으로 돌리세요.
And we're going to go into a side plank on the left. And hold that steady. Keep reaching for that upper arm. Lift your hips very high.
골반 들어올리시고.
Keep engaging the side of your body, right? So keep pushing away from the ground as much as you can. Hold that. Now when you step that right foot a little bit in front of the
오른발
right.
앞으로 톡 내려주시고.
A little bit, not too much. Then when you exhale, gonna lower the arm and the hips almost all the way down.
골반 바닥에 닿을랑말랑하게 내려오세요.
Keep your elbows straight and then inhale.
다시 쭉쭉 올라오시고.
Good. Then slowly down. As you exhale,
내려왔다가
almost to the floor. Inhale, lift your hips back up, and exhale slowly down, almost to the floor. Inhale, go right back up. Now step your right foot behind you, right arm down.
다시 오른발 제자리로.
Back to your table. Back to your table. Back to your table. Relax your back. Hold it there. Now when you exhale, chin into your chest. And do the same thing on the other side.
반대쪽으로 내려 오른손 바깥쪽으로 터.
Alright, so right palm out. I want you to extend both of your legs here into your side plank or Vashisthasana. There. And keep your hips really high up.
골반 높게 들어올리시고.
Elbow very straight. Align that shoulder on top of the wrist. When you're here, step a little bit your left foot in front of the right one. Secure your position. Now when you exhale, lower your arm and the hips almost all the way down. And inhale out. Exhale. Down, almost to the floor. Inhale. Lift your hips back up. Keep pressing against the ground. Exhale, slowly down, almost to the floor. Inhale, right back up. Now step that foot back.
다시 왼발 뒤로 테이블로 돌아오기.
Left hand down, lift your hips back up. One last time, into your table pose. Relax your head back for a moment. And then as you exhale, chin down. Now we need to sit all the way down between your hands. Very good. Now coming to a cross-sit position again. We're going to do another round of Kapalabhati.
다시 한번 카팔라바티로 할까?
So you're going to take a deep inhalation. And again, 100 pumps. Let's go for it. Going. If you're relaxing your abdomen, or some of you are not relaxing your belly enough, so you're going to, it's a strong pulling in, but the abdomen needs to be relaxed.
목표는 간단하게 긴장시키지 마시고 그냥 툭 풀고 이렇게 툭툭 당겨주세요.
Last 20. then slowly release, deep breath in and out. Open our eyes. Now this time for Gomukhasana with your right leg on top of my left one. And squeezing your legs together, heels comes in. Right knee is on top, right arm is the one behind you. Up your back, and then left arm down. Even if you're not lacing the fingers, it doesn't matter. Just send them towards each other. Take 2 breaths, keep putting your left elbow up, lengthen your spine. Your head. When you next exhale, I want you to open your eyes for a moment, forward bend, bring your chest down to your legs, chain under your kneecap. You're going to slowly release the arms and press your forearms down on the floor. Let's stretching your glutes and your lower back right above the crest of the hips. Next inhale, you're gonna come right back up to sitting. Now plant that right foot down on the floor, hug your chest, all other sides. So this time your left elbow goes up and over, right fingertips behind you, look over that back shoulder and continue to twist. Alright, so don't just use your shoulders, keep revolving all along your thoracic and then the lumbar spine, keep twisting. You're okay there, and you pass your arm underneath your right leg and then interlace your fingers or the right wrist behind you. Keep revolving a little bit more. Land that right foot down, push strongly with it as you twist. And then on your next exhalation, go ahead and release coming out of this. Keep your legs in the same position. Now twist it to the opposite side. So this time your right elbow pushes against your inner thigh. Left fingertips behind you. Look over that back shoulder. So you won't be able to twist as much on this revolving, but let's try to rotate some more. One more breath in there. And then as your next exhale, we're gonna release out of here. Bottom leg, the left one's gonna stand out in front of you for half Gomukhasana. So align one knee on top of the other and then reach your arms out to your foot. Just like we did before. So don't just fall unconsciously forward. I want you to lengthen your spine some more. Alright, so like really try to touch with the crown of your head, try to touch your toes.
정수리를 왼 발등에 갖다 붙인다고 생각하시면서 그만큼 강하게 앞으로 뻗어보세요.
Then on your next inhalation, we're going to lift ourselves back up.
다시 상체 올라오셔서 다리 풀어내고
Uncrossing your legs. Now, one last table pose. I want you to put your hands right underneath your shoulders, lift your hips up. Relax your head back for a moment. Remember to your hips stay as high as your shoulders and your knees.
골반 어깨와 무릎과 같이서
When you next exhale, chin down into your chest. I'm going to pull your abdomen in, send your hips behind you, hold it here. We need to lift your left heel up on the floor. And then lift the right one.
오른다리
And then lift the left.
왼
And the right one. And then back up to your table. There you go. Very good. Relax your head back for a moment. Deep breath in. Relax your abdomen. Now exhale. Chin down into your chest. Feel it. Really lighten the legs. Lift your left heel up. And lift the right one. Good. And lift the left one again. Barely touch it. Lift the right one. And return it back up. Last time. Relax your head back for a moment. Relax your abdomen. Now chin down into your chest. Pass your hips behind you. Strong forward flexion. Left leg up. And then the right one. And then the left again. And the right. Now try to both for a moment. And then you're going to sit back down on the floor endlessly all the way down onto our backs from there. Alright, so I want you to press with your arms down by your sides. And just as fast as you can, I want you to shoot and project your legs up vertically, coming onto your shoulders. Like you would
잠깐 선생님 조금
if you want to take a look for a moment, alright, stand for a moment. If you want to keep projecting with your legs, push up and then back down. Up, reaching up and back down. Alright, so I want you to keep reaching your hips and the legs as high up and as vertical as they can go. Right, so we're going to do it 6 times. We're going to do it. Right, so what do you do? First with your hands on the floor, go ahead and lift up, going up on your shoulders and then very slowly down. Second time, going up, down, and up. Very good. Down, slow, up, down, and really high. Reaching, very good. And down. 2 more. Lifting up, and down. Good. And 1 more. Lifting up, and down. Good. Rest for a moment. Just for a moment. Rest there. Keep your legs up. Keep your legs up. The same thing, only with your arms overhead instead of down by your sides. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yes, it's harder. Okay? So just so you know. So we're gonna do it 6 times. The same thing. Alright? So the same thing. Projecting up. Don't want you to press and lift. 1 more time. Lifting up and back down. Slowly down. Second time. Going up. Very good. Back down. Engage the back. Lifting up. And back down, pretty nice. 4th one, project your legs, more activation there. Back down, good, and 1 more. Lift it up, and up, back down. All right, now arms down by your sides, but still with your legs up. You're gonna push up into your shoulders down. Sarvangasana, good. Got the elbows underneath. All right, now find your breath in here. And now very slowly, you're going to lower 1 arm at a time down on the floor for candle. Good. And now we're going to stay there. Hold that for 3 or 4 breaths. And hold it. Keep reaching up. The more you project through your legs, the lighter you're going to feel, which is very important for your inversions. Good. 1 more breath. Make sure the legs are not going over. Good. Now, on your next exhale, very slowly, go ahead and lower yourselves down. Down, 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 and down. Very good. Going all the way down. And we're going to push ourselves up to a seated and then rounding position. You're going to do dolphin. So for dolphin, I want you to measure at elbow distance. Make sure you get a good hold of your arms, your triceps, and then palms down with your forearms parallel. And you walk your feet pretty close in. Now keep sinking the weight into your legs. And push it away from the arms or into the legs. Let your head hang in the air. Shifting back. Perfect. Stay there. Bring your elbows. Use closer. Now, with your next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg. Here. Left leg up. And then bend your knee. You're going to lower your left knee down. Into your chest. Open it out. Force the seal. Making a circle again. Down. Into your chest. Open it out and up. Very nice. 1 more time. Into your chest. Out and up. And then lower that foot down. And switch sides. Now bend your knee like you're keeping yourself. And then knee to your chest. Very slowly open it out and up. Slow motion. Rotating from the hip bone down into your chest. Out and up towards the ceiling. Nice and strong. 1 more time. Down into your chest. Out and up towards the ceiling. Lower that foot down. I want you to come to a kneeling position on your mat. So sitting up straight from there. No child's pose, by the way. So no child's pose at all. So never child's pose. You're gonna bring your arms up and you're gonna bend the elbows and get a hold of your left elbow with your right arm.
오른손으로 왼 팔꿈치 잡으셔서
And tuck your chin to your chest and your arms going behind you. And we're going to feel the stretch on your triceps and all the other edge of the your scapula here, your shoulder blade, and we're going to turn your elbow to the opposite shoulder.
왼손으로 오른 날개뼈 쪽을 잡아본다고 생각하시면 될 것 같아요.
And very slowly, we're going to release into the same thing. Other one, holding the right one. Same thing here. Just passing your arm behind you. Close your eyes. Stretch your triceps and around the outer edge of your shoulder blade, and then slowly, very good. Go ahead. And then release. Open your eyes, palms down, very active with your fingers. So for today, right, and you might not be used to putting the hands this way, but I want you to try it, right? So what we're going to do, the hands are going to be shoulder width, but I want you to bend especially your third and fourth finger like this.
지금 보시는 것처럼 손가락을 좀 구부려서 매트를 움켜잡는다고 해보세요. 특히 세 번째, 네 번째로 이렇게 많이 움켜서.
Alright, it's not this that you're bending it and just resting like the tip of your finger, but you have to bend this knuckle in. Alright, so the whole fingertips on the ground and pushing very strongly.
지문 전체가 바닥에 닿아 있어. 손끝만 이렇게 예쁘게 닿는 게 아니라 지문 전체로 꽉.
This is going to give you a lot of stability when you do handstands, much more than keeping your fingers completely straight, like this.
손바닥 확 펼쳐서 손가락을 모두 바닥에 붙였을 때보다 이렇게 하셨을 때 핸드스탠드에서 훨씬 더 안정감이 느껴지실 거예요. 이따 해보시면.
When you keep your fingers and your palm completely flat, it's also going to go more, and it's normal to feel more pain in the wrist, more pain in the elbow, up here, more pain in the shoulder. When you bend your fingers, right, you're gonna, this tendons here, they're gonna keep working, so it's not gonna travel up your arm, the pain.
이렇게 딱 구부려주면 완전히 바닥에 물러내렸을 때에 비해서 훨씬 손목이나 팔꿈치 어깨 쪽에 가해진 통증이나 압도 덜 하실 거예요.
And if you want to bend also your index finger, you could also do that, but make sure that the little one and your thumb, they have to be very flat and very spread.
그래서 세 번째, 네 번째만 하는 걸 추천하는데 원하시면 두 번째까지 그렇게 하셔도 좋고 단지 요 첫 번째 그 엄지랑 새끼 쪽은 완전히 쫙 붙이셔야 돼요.
Alright, so but maintaining the fingers like this, we're gonna try to work on our crow or bakasana. Alright, so we're gonna get
먼저 손을 이렇게 해서 바카사나를 해보실 거예요. 요 손으로 해서.
And you're gonna squeeze with your arms, with your knees against your arms, and try to keep pressing, right? Those knuckles in the fingers, pressing down, and I want you to go forward and try to find your
까마귀
balance.
자세로 올라가 보세요. 그 손을 하고 까마귀 자세로 올라가 보세요.
Alright, see if you can float, you find yourself a little bit more strength in those hands, and go for it. We're gonna hold it for 4. 1, very good. 2, very nice. Pressing it back. 3, very good. 4, heels up, and then slowly go ahead and then slowly lower back down. Excellent. Now we're gonna try to do it again. Only this time it's gonna be a very, very low crow, right? So I want you to bend your arms as much as you can.
최대한 팔꿈치를 구부려서
almost putting your face all the way
얼굴이 바닥에 닿으려면
on the floor. I'm gonna try to hold it for 4. It seems like it's easier, but it's not. Alright, it's actually quite challenging. Right, so let's
얼굴 펴 떨어지지 않게 조심조심 내려가 볼게요. 입술이 바닥에 닿으려면
very close. Bend your elbows. Come very close to the ground. Kiss the floor.
바닥에 뽀뽀 쪽. 바닥에 뽀뽀 쪽.
Kiss it. Down. Going down. Come on. Kiss it down. Kiss it down. Kiss it down.
Good.
Kiss it down. Alright. Lower. We need to work on this, eh? Alright, so now going from a little bit higher to a little bit lower, like doing push-ups in crow.
이제 푸시업을 해볼까요, 크로우에서?
Right, so it's going to look something like this. So whatever version you do, and of course try to apply the fingers bending. I was telling you before, pressing the butt of the fingertip there. So you're gonna go up here. Then when you exhale very slowly, bend it and 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 bend it. And then going right back up and slowly down, down and down and down and down. And going, and I'm going to do 3 push-ups and then slowly coming right up. Alright?
세 번 푸시업. 손가락 유지하시고.
Or semi push-up. This is a semi push-up.
이렇게 하셔도 돼. 힘이 많이 좀 이렇게라도.
Alright, so it's kind of like that. So slowly, you're gonna bend as much as you can. Very close to the floor. And push back up. Very good. Yes. Push it back up. Back up. And try it again. Second one, going down. And push back up. Back up. We're gonna do one more. Slowly. Very low. Alright, pushing. That's nice. Back up. Excellent. Alright. Good. Enough of this. I know. Seems so easy, but it's not. I want you to come to the front of your mat.
벨트 앞쪽으로 오셔서 의자 자세.
For chair pose with Utkatasana. So bring your arms up and over your head with your palms facing each other. It's thinking some more. Squeeze your inner knees together.
허벅지 쪽 꽉 조이시고.
Now, when you next exhale, forward bend. Fingertips or palms down on the floor. Stay there. Let your head hang.
머리 쑥 당기세요.
Now, when you're here, I want you to try to cross a little bit your left arm over the right. Right, so you're gonna stand with your right hand
시선
on the
살짝
left
들어가서
foot.
트위스트를 하실 거예요. 왼손으로 오른발 바깥쪽, 오른손으로 왼발 바깥쪽.
And then the other one, that's the other foot, and then I want you to
오른쪽으로
push
쭉 트위스트.
a little bit your body there. And this standing forward bend, Uttanasana, but twist in, passing your head a little bit through. Good. Now I want you to slowly release, and you do the same thing on the other side. So left hand grabs the right foot, and the right hand. You keep pushing. Now use the right elbow. Listen, you're gonna use your right elbow to push against the legs and twist.
오른 팔꿈치로 왼다리 바깥쪽을 밀어내면서 가슴 전체를 천장으로 조금 더 보여주세요.
Good. Take another breath there. Very nice. Your next exhale, back to center.
다시 중앙으로 돌아오셔서 의자 자세.
Utkatasana again. Arms up and over. Very good. And you exhale, twist to your left side. Right
왼쪽으로
elbow
트위스트.
over
오른
your
팔꿈치 왼다리 바깥쪽 걸어서.
left side. Put your hands in your prayer. Keep revolving. Very nice. Keeping the hips pretty low. And then go ahead and extend your left arm up.
왼손 위로.
And your right
오른손
fingertips
왼바닥.
down to the floor. Stay there. Right, keep revolving some more. Push in with your elbow, with your arm against the leg. Help you
오른
twist.
팔뚝으로 왼무릎을 계속 밀어내세요.
Now, you're gonna lower your left arm only for a moment.
왼손 잠깐 내리셔서
And then I want you to step your right foot out in front of you.
오른발 앞으로 뻗어내세요.
Now, left hand's gonna grab that right
왼손으로
foot.
오른발 바깥쪽을 잡고
And then I want you to try to lift it up.
들어
And
올리세요.
lift it up, and lift it up, and lift it up, and lift it up towards you. Right?
오른발.
Still in chair, so you gotta keep sinking those hips.
엉덩이는 의자 자세랑 똑같이 낮게 유지.
You want to imagine your leg, the lifted leg, parallel to the floor.
오른 다리가 바닥과 평행되게 없는 대로 올려볼게요.
I
골반을
know.
낮추시고
Alright, one more breath there. Now slowly go
다시
ahead.
풀어서
Yeah.
내려주시고
Come out. Before doing the other side, we're going to squat on the toes.
고대를 쪼그리 앉으세요.
Then I want you to send your knees over to your right side.
무릎을 다 같이 오른쪽으로 휙.
And you pass your right arm over.
오른팔 바깥으로.
For your side throw or
사이드
Parthasana. I want you to tilt a little bit forward. And then go ahead, find your balance. Squeeze your legs together. And I want you to reach out through the crown of your head. That's it. 2, holding it steady. Very nice. 3, hugging your elbows in. 4. Excellent. Now slowly, go ahead. I want you to come down.
잠깐 내려오셔서
Now, we're going to do it one more time.
한 번 더 할게요.
But, so you can sit for a moment.
잠깐 앉아서 보셔도 돼요.
Now, we're going to do it again. I want you to, a lot of you are resting your body on the left elbow. And I don't want you to do that. get some space between your hip and the arm. So you kind of engage more your abdominal, your core, and the side of the body to float up.
지금 대부분 왼 팔꿈치를 왼 골반에 받치고 계신데 그거를 띄워볼게요.
Right, so it's not so much flexibility, and I don't want you to lean on the arm. I want you only using this elbow here, but this arm is free. Right, so I want you to.
Mention a friend.
What? Sorry.
Another friend.
Right. So there's some distance here between the elbow.
왼 팔꿈치와 왼 골반 사이 충분한 공간.
I want you to lean forward. So resist the temptation of just folding your butt. I don't want you to do that. I'd rather you stay up here and just balance on one set of toes and hold that.
내려오는 차라리 한 발끝을 바닥에 두시는 게 차라리 낫대요.
Because you need to really learn to activate more this side of the body.
옆선을 꽉 조이는 힘을 한번 써보도록 할게요.
Engage it. This is going to be, this is going, this your lats and, you know, QL, all these big muscles of the body. It's going to help you feel very stable when you're upside down in your hands and very straight. If it's weak in poses like this one, it's going to be weak and wobbly in your handstand.
요 근육이 딱 잡혀 있으면 핸드스탠드 균형 잘 잡혀요.
Right, so we're going to do it again.
한 번 더.
Squatting on your toes, squeeze to your right, and pass this right arm over. Now remember, do not place the hip on the left arm. And when you start to tilt forward, and let's try to balance there. See if you can float or stay up on your toes. Good, holding it there. 2, very good. Yes, 3, very nice, staying strong. 4, very good. And then slowly back down. That was amazing. Very good. Excellent. Now back in your chair pose.
다시 의자 자세로 올라올게요.
You're going to squeeze your arms out and over. When you exhale, squeeze to your right
이제
side.
오른쪽으로 트위스트.
Put your hands in the prayer
양손
position here.
합장.
Keeping the hips pretty low. Keep pushing with your elbow against the outer thigh. Now extend your right arm up towards the ceiling.
오른팔 위로 왼손
Your
바닥.
left fingertips down towards the floor. Hold that stick here and keep twisting a little bit more. Very nice. Hold that there. Alright, I know this is challenging. I know it's difficult. Now when you lower your right arm for a moment,
오른손 잠깐 내렸다가
you're going to step a little bit.
왼발 앞으로 약간. 오른손으로 왼발 잡고.
Left fingertips, and then you're going to try to get a hold of the outer edge of your left foot. Keep dropping a little bit your hips.
골반은 낮추고.
Keep that leg parallel to the ground. Very nice. Holding. 2. Keep revolving. Twisting some more. 3. Very good. Very good. Very good. 4. Almost. Now slowly come out. Let go. Fantastic. Way better. And then the other side. Now side crow. So this time your knees are going to go to your left side. And you pass this arm over. Keep your hands shoulder width apart, and when you exhale, let's go forward and find your balance.
올라오세요. 오른 팔꿈치가 오른 골반에서 떨어져 있어요.
Good. 2, staying in there. 3, nice and strong. Legs active. 4, hold that steady. 5, then slowly coming back down. And back down.
손이 약간 넓긴 나요.
Now, we're going to do it one last time, but remember, alright, so this elbow is not going to be resting on your arm, on your hip, right? So you need to, as you here, even if you stay on your finger, on your tippy toes, that's okay. I want you to stay here and feel how much these muscles have to engage and burn here. A lot of work. Right? So lean and then hold it out of there. Right? So one last time.
한 번 더.
Without leaning on the right arm. Right? So right elbow is free in the air. There you go. Put it, going forward. 1, that's good. 2, nice and steady, very strong. 3, very nice. Good. Do not lean on your elbow, only on your elbow. Good. Now, slowly, that was excellent. Go ahead and release, and we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. From there, pushing all the way up and back. Relax your head down. Drop the elbows in. Now, I want you to catch up with your breath. We're going to use this pose to get your breath very long and steady again. Now, in your next inhalation, this time lift your left leg.
왼다리를 위로.
Up in the air. Bend your knee. Like you pick
뒤꿈치랑
yourself.
차듯이 딱 접었다가
Step softly that left foot
왼발
forward
손살.
between your hands. And then back heel goes up for a lunge warrior. Or crescent lunge, bring your arms up and over your head. And then lift your fingers.
양손과 똑같이 시선 천장.
Alright, so we'll work deeper in this tomorrow, but today I just want you to lengthen more your spine and move the torso away from the hips.
갈비뼈와 골반뼈에서 멀어지는 느낌으로 뻗어 올리세요.
On your next exhale, we're gonna open and transition
정선 자세로
into a warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Holding that steady, front leg bent to 90, back foot a little bit in. And I want you to keep an even amount of weight running through both legs.
양팔을 균등하게 체중을 나눠.
Slide your right arm down your back leg. Reach your left arm up and over for reverse warrior. And keep leaning a little bit more sideways. Holding that steady. With your legs still very strong. Come out.
상체 올라오셔서
Back into your warrior two. And then hinge it right at the waist. When you exhale, pass your left arm
안에 그립자
underneath your hamstrings. Lift your fingers. Open your chest to your right side.
가슴을 오른쪽으로 안전하게 열어내세요.
Good. Moving around the head of the femur as you're twisting out. Fantastic. Very good. Now, I want you to still keep in the bind, right? Move your gaze down.
시선만 봐.
We're gonna balance on the front leg, the center.
앞발의 균형을 잡아보실 거예요. 오른발 약간 앞으로 가져오셔서
So I want you to come up on your right tippy toes.
오른발 까치가
And then you're gonna
오른다리
lift
천천히 위로 들어 올려보세요.
that right leg up off the floor. Nice and slow. Very good. Good. If you fall, you try one more time. There you go. Nice and steady. Lifting a little bit more that right leg. Now still balancing. Unclasp your hands. Go
이제 손만
vertical.
풀어서 바닥 오른다리를 쭉 뻗어서 스탠딩 스플릿.
Vertical switch. Reach your right leg up even higher. Keep projecting all the way up to the toes. Good. I want you to imagine a completely vertical line. Perfect. Projecting all the way up to the big toe out there. Now for super shoulder, I want you to bend your knee.
오른 뒤꿈치 엉덩이 차듯이 접어서 왼손으로 오른발 잡아주세요.
Opposite hand. The left hand grabs this right foot. You pull that heel in. And you lift the knee higher.
오른 무릎은 천장 쪽으로 조금 더 올려볼게요.
Hold that. One more breath. Whereas I want you to really imagine your kneecaps pointing to the ceiling. Now, you're gonna let go, putting your fingertips down on the floor. And I just want you to rest for a moment. Your right knee on the
오른
top of the left one.
왼무릎 뒤쪽에 딱 붙여보세요.
Top of the left. And then simply, with your left leg a little bit bent.
왼무릎 약간 구부린 상태예요.
Then you're gonna
Yeah,
place your
yeah.
hands in praying position. Hold that. Feet down, sit there. Hold it. Hold it. Continue. Now, fingers down.
다시 양손 바닥.
Left hand.
왼손으로 오른발을 잡아서
And
옆으로
grab
뻗어내세요.
this right leg and we're gonna slowly go
우리
ahead and
완전
squat it
킥스하게
down. Squatting down, squatting down. With the left heel on the floor. Hold that.
오른다리 뻗어내세요.
If someone can lift your right hand off the
괜찮으시고
floor,
오른손 바닥에서 띄워서
you can do that.
오른손도 옆으로 나란히.
Good. Left. Good. Now right fingertips down.
다시 오른손
Knee
바닥.
turn. Back up.
오른다리를 다시
Vertical
쭉
splits.
뻗어내세요.
Reach up. Then extend your right leg all the way back. Behind you. Alright. Now twist into your left side.
오른발 꿈치 왼다리 바깥으로 걸어서
As your right elbow over your left thigh, put your hands in prayer position. You go. If you can go ahead and do the bind, you do that. You pass your arm underneath your left leg and then interlace your fingers or your left wrist behind you. If that's not possible, you can stay with the hands in prayer and keep twisting up. That's it. Reach out through the back. Very nice.
뒷다리 쪽에 힘있게 쭉 뻗어볼게요.
Good. One more breath in there. Very strong and powerful from both legs. Beautiful. Then unclasp your hands. You're going to slowly come out of that twist and drop your right knee down to the floor. Now, so stay here with your left foot still in front of you. Now we're going to move the left foot over to that right side of the mat. And then I want you to sit down for a moment. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, you pass your right elbow over, and we're going to go for twisting scissors or Ekapara Vinyasana. You're going to reach forward and project out through your legs. And just hold it, reaching your back leg a little bit more vertical towards the ceiling. More activation in those legs. Reaching out, that's it. 2, holding it there. Holding it there. 3, reach out some more of those legs. Very good, more extension, more projection. Good, and then slowly lowering back down. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Now we're gonna give it one more little variation. We're gonna go and find the asymmetrical one. So you're gonna get this right arm over, and this is going to stay where it is. But the left one, you're going to put your forearm down on the floor. And then you're going to lean forward and hold it. You can also, if you have a good balance, you can try to lift your hand up towards your face, or you can try to bring your hand up and reaching for the wrist. If you are if you're trying this last version, I want you to get your elbow very close to the hand. Otherwise, if you go here, it's just not gonna, you're gonna miss it. Or you can also, from the beginning, you can start this way. Yeah, it's not. that is right. It's a lot of balancing skills. It's challenging, but it's fun. You see, it forces you to stay really in the moment, really present, and not get distracted. Because if you distract for a moment, you're gonna fall, right? So it makes you be really focused. That's what I like about it. All right, so you can try this one, or this one, or this one. Whichever you prefer, let's go. Try it one more time. Alright, left foot forward, you cross your arm, pass your right arm over, and give it a try. You can go and lean forward. If you're trying to hold your wrist, go slowly into it. Good. Project your legs a lot. Go in 1, that's good. 2, keep your hips up. 3, very good. 4, extend your legs. Yes. 5, both legs, more stretch, and then slowly, that was awesome. Back down, beautiful, love it. And then slowly you're going to put your palms flat down and stepping back into your downward facing dog. Good. Now your next inhalation. You're going to come forward, align the shoulders. And then exhale slowly, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. When you're closed down, and leave your hands behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, palms together too. Now when you lift your chest, and lift your legs a little bit off the ground. And I want you to hold it. The 3 counts, you project into the crown of your head. Your feet behind you, palms really squeezing in. And then when you next exhale, exhale, slowly lower back down. And unclasp your hands. Now, when we're here, you're gonna extend your left arm out to the side. And then you keep your right arm towards the ceiling. If your shoulder doesn't feel very open or very flexible, your palm is up. If you're okay, palm down.
Your Korean palm.
And then I want you to roll over.
오른쪽으로 몸을 돌려 세워주세요.
And then reach your right arm behind you.
왼손등을 덮듯이 잡아. 손등 덮듯이 잡는 게 어려우면 손바닥이 살짝 향하게 돌려서 잡으셔도 좋아요.
And relax your head to the side. Keep squeezing a little bit. Those shoulder blades together. And also use this pose to catch up with your breath. Right? Especially after all those twists. It's very easy to lose the breath. Exhalation, you're gonna unclasp, come back to the center. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other arm. Right, so extend your right arm at shoulder height, your palm down, and then you roll over.
손등을 덮듯이 잡거나 그게 어려우면 손바닥이 살짝 향하게 돌려서
Squeeze a little bit of your shoulder blades together. Relax your head to the side. Keep your arms and elbows pretty straight. Back to the center. And then palms by your chest, curl your toes underneath, push all the way down and down into your downward facing dog. Right, and then resetting ourselves, take a deep breath here. Now your next inhalation, you're gonna lift your right leg.
오른다리 한번 들려요.
Bend your knee like you're taking yourself in the butt and step that right foot forward in between your hands. Back heel goes up. Lunging warrior. You're gonna lift your arms up and over your head. Index fingers pointing up and sink your hips. Make your rib cage or maximum space between your wrists and the rest of your hips. You're gonna lengthen your torso quite a bit. And there. Then on your next exhalation, transition it into your warrior two. So looking over your right fingertips, front leg still bending 90, and push down evenly through both legs, all the way down.
왼발에도 고개를 좀 실어줄게요.
For your next exhale for reverse warrior, but that's not your back arm, left arm down your back leg, right arm goes up and over, keep sinking a little bit more forward, lengthening out through the side of the body. When you next inhale, return back up to your warrior.
다시 상체 올라오셔서
And then you're gonna bend right on the flexors here. When you next exhale,
밑으로
forward
그립.
bend. You pass your arm underneath your hamstrings. Left arm behind you, lace your fingers or your left wrist, and continue to twist. Engage your lower back.
아래 허리 힘을 쓰면서 몸통을 조금 더 트위스트 해볼게요.
Perfect. Holding that steady, revolving. A little bit more around the head of the femur. Very good. Now, when you move your gaze down,
시선만 받아.
on the floor, you're gonna listen. You're gonna balance on the
왼발 약간 충청.
So you wanna come up on your left toes.
왼발 까치발.
The left toes, and then little by little, you tilt a little bit forward.
천천히 앞으로 왼다리 천천히 들어올려 균형 잡아볼게요.
Until that left leg becomes weightless. then you can float it up in the air. Just lifting a little bit more. Very good. Good. One more breath. Fantastic. Now you're going to unclasp your hands. Fingertips down to the floor for your vertical splits or standing splits. Project your left leg up even higher. That's it. I want you to imagine in your mind, in your head, you're making a completely vertical line. Even if it doesn't happen, you want to visualize that. Your head relax completely, neck too, and then for super shoulder, you're going to bend your knee.
오른손으로 왼발 잡아서.
Grab that with your right hand. Grab that foot. Pull that heel in, but keep pointing your kneecap all the way up towards the ceiling.
왼무릎이 천장을 가리키도록 오른 뒤꿈치에서 왼무릎까지 수직으로 뻗어나가는 선을 상상해 볼게요.
Yes. One more breath in there. So let us stretch also on your upper thigh. Very good. Now you're gonna let go of that foot.
뒷발 놓고
But still keep that leg bent in the air.
다리를
Right?
들고 있는 상태.
On the floor. You're gonna put your left knee behind the right
왼무릎을
one.
오른무릎 바로 위에 딱 끼워서 쪼그리고
Bend a little bit your right knee and put your hands in your higher position. And it's also a lot about concentration, finding your balance there. Good. Now, we're going to keep the contact between your knee, the back of the thigh.
접촉면은 그대로 두시고 왼다리 이제 옆으로 뻗어서
Put your hands on the floor. You extend your left leg out. And you're going to come into a squatting position. Grab in with your foot.
괜찮아요? 왼손도 옆으로 쭉.
Balancing push. If you can lift your left arm up off the floor, you go ahead and do that. If you want to try it, now you get your hand down. Roll out. Hips off the floor. There you go. Now, then go turn once more. Back out.
다시 올라갈게요. 손바닥 다리 위로 쭉.
Hold that for a moment. Yes, I know it's tough. Then you're going to step your left leg.
왼발
Far down
머리
behind you.
위로.
Then we're going to twist the right
트위스트
side.
오른쪽으로.
Alright, so pass your left elbow over your right side. Put your hands into prayer position. Get close to the glass wall on that right side. Reaching out to the back heel. Very good.
뒤꿈치는 들어 올려서.
Now, for those of you that can, you pass your left arm underneath the hamstrings and lace the fingers or the right wrist. If you feel it's too much, stay in prayer, or you can drop your back knee down to the floor. You keep revolving, that's it. Shoulders all the way down here, hips, one last breath there. Beautiful. Now, we need to move your gaze down, clasp your hands here, drop your left knee down, when to the floor. And then we're going to go into our twisting scissors or vinyasa. So walk this foot over, so you got plenty of space here. You pass your left arm over. I want you to project. As much as you think you're engaging your legs, you probably are not. I want you to really push out and extend more.
다리 쭉쭉쭉쭉 뻗어가면서 올라가 볼게요.
Yes, very good. This one, extend it, more. Yes, yes, all the way through, very nice. 3 more activation in those legs. And then you're gonna slowly, that's beautiful. Slowly come down. Good. Wow. Now, the funky or asymmetrical one, so you're gonna lower that right elbow down, forearm, and you level the elbow with your palm. Or you can also hold onto your wrist if you want to. Or you can repeat the same one if you prefer. Alright, so we're gonna do it one last time.
똑같이 한번 하시거나 비대칭, 아니 손목 잡거나 비대칭이 시작해도 손목 잡거나 변형하고 해볼게요.
Alright, so make sure you walk your foot to the side and then lean forward. Those of you holding the wrist, be careful, alright, you need to pay a lot of attention here. Extending the legs. Good. 2. Front leg, more extended, everyone. Yes. 3. Beautiful. This is great. Very good. Very solid legs. Much better. 4. Fantastic. 5. Amazing. And then slowly. That's awesome. You're going to lower, back down. Excellent. Out of it. Like, Oh my God, I'm so tired. And now we have to do handstands. Oh wow. Alright. So, we're going to take a little break. And we're going to put our stretch our wrists and put your palms up. Now spreading your fingers. And so your elbows are going to be a little bit bent at first, but I want you to lock them and straighten them. And sit back on your heels. Relax your head down. Chin under your chest. Deep breath. Slowly come up, and you're going to notice your fingers. And I want you to move, making a circle, right? But right at the wrist, right? So the wrist is the joint that is really doing most of the flexion. And it's almost like you're wrestling or fighting with your own hands. Because there's one dominant and then the other one, and then the other one, and the other. You can go very slow, and you start very slow at first, and then a little bit faster. And then slow again. And a little bit faster. Alright, and then shake your hands for a moment. And then we're going to go ahead and stand up.
손목 스트레칭까지 하고 저희는 벽으로 이동해서 각종 역자세들을 했는데 이 영상은 여기서 마무리하도록 하고 집에서 이걸로 수련하시는 분들은 이 시점에서 어깨 스트레칭을 좀 더 하고 마무리하시면 되겠습니다.